adventure is outside the box. Hey, how's it going, YouTube? RAWKKETT here, giving you an update on what's going on these days. Talk a little bit about the summer. Summer's over, it's September now, and I just want to say that I think that my summer experience in my my cargo RV was a success. No insulation, but I had my power and I had my toilet. Over the last couple of weeks, I've had a chance to sit down with a lot of my friends and just kind of have one-on-one conversations with them about kind of, you know, the adventure that I'm on and what I'm doing. After they get past the fact that they think that I'm homeless or happily houseless, if you guys watch his RV channel, I think once they get past that fact, I think the second biggest thing that people kind of come to me about or are so curious about when it comes to this type of lifestyle, again, this is my prototype, this is my adventure, and I'm just trying something new. They talk about showers. People can't seem to get away from showers. Like, how do you shower? When do you shower? How often do you shower? How come you're not showering every single day? Or there are tons of ways to clean yourself. Shower being one. If you got an apartment or a condo or a house, in this type of situation, you've got wet ones, you've got soap, you've got water, you've got face cloths. It's not hard to clean yourself and to be clean. You kind of have to want to do this, and you kind of have to want to have an adventure. So I've had the ceiling insulated now for about 3 or 4 days, and I have noticed a few things. I've noticed that the internet signal is a little weaker. I've tried to hook up a couple of my devices, and I seem to have a weaker signal. And I've noticed that the raindrops. It rained quite a few days, actually like 3 or 4 days in a row, and it's a little bit more muffled. So props to the installation process. It seems like it's going to be a little warmer in the winter, but who knows? Originally, when it comes to insulating, I wasn't really going to do too much to the floor. Right now, there's just a piece of wood, plywood, straight down. And one of the guys who I talked to gave me some great advice, and he talked about his experiences when he was sleeping in a trailer, for instance, during the winter months. And he said that the cold penetrates right through the floor, and he said he had to put blankets upon blankets down because his feet were just freezing when he stepped down and started to walk around within his trailer. So I really appreciated the conversation I had with him just last week, so props to him. That's made me really consider insulating the floor. I'm going to do like a 3-layer sandwich. You got the first layer, which is the water vapor, and it's a silver bubble wrap material. Second layer of insulation, you've got the R5 rated pink foam insulation. It's about 1 inch thick. And the third layer of insulation that I'm going to do is, again, the bubble wrap vapor barrier silver material, and then a sheet of plywood on top of that. I'll select some sort of a rubber flooring, something that's just going to be cheap, easy to clean. That's how I'm going to insulate. If anybody else has any other ideas or some other additional research or information or knowledge about you know, insulating the inside of an RV or a cargo van, let me know. Give me a shout. I'd like to hear about it. This Friday, I want to insulate the rest of my vehicle. I've done the ceiling. I've just shown you a couple of clips about how I insulated the ceiling. That was easy to do because I don't have to move anything out of my van, but to do the side walls and the floor, I'm going to have everything that's in my van moved out. So I put out some feelers to a whole bunch of friends around town, whether or not I could use their garage, swing by and just kind of unload my stuff for a day or two while I take off to pick up the insulation. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who said yes. In fact, everybody said yes, not a problem, I could use their garage. So I picked a friend who's close by in the Halifax area, and this Friday, going to pull up the van, unload all my stuff, and then this weekend I'm just going to take all the time that I can and insulate it for the winter. I have been told to stop talking about the Nature's Head toilet. I can't rave about it more. Everybody seems to be tired of listening to me talk about how cool it is and how much I love it. So I'm going to end it in this video. I won't talk about the Nature's Head toilet anymore, but you just have to understand that before I had the toilet, and I had to use the bathroom, I'm running to a friend's place, I'm running to a business, I'm staying a little later at work in order to use the bathroom. I stopped drinking coffee because if I have a coffee, it goes right through me. What happens? I'm looking for a bathroom. So when I got the toilet, no more emergencies. Anytime I want to use the bathroom, I just used it. And again, there's no smell. It's no chemicals, no water. It just separates your waste. So that's it. I'm not talking about it anymore. It's starting to rain out, man. I'm gonna get inside in some shelter. But in about a week, I hope to make just a quick video on my insulation, just the sidewalls and the floor that I have left to do. It's pouring out, and I have to get inside my house before I get wet. But until then, people out there that can't get past not having access to a running shower, just watch along and enjoy this adventure that I'm on. I'm RAWKKETT, that's ENTZ, and the adventure is outside the box.